Hey, good morning, good afternoon, or good night, depending on whatever part of the world you're in. This is Gorgo 2005, welcoming every one of you to the channel today. And you can probably tell from some of the pre-stream chatter there between myself and my fellow Ohio University alum, Hio to lowly worm. Hey, Kiro of Kvetch, good to see you. Good morning or good afternoon or good night, depending on, again, wherever you are. Okay, I do need to give you folks some fair warning today. He's a downloader, just made the semis. Okay, in the breakfast perfect draft. Okay, good for you. Excellent, excellent. Glad to hear that, lowly worm. Okay, myself, I've been kind of holding off on opening my cards. I got a bunch opened up yesterday. You know, the loyalty cards, the loyalty packs, and the starter packs, and the first login reward, plus whatever else I happen to have on hand. And I haven't opened anything since. So I have since then acquired 22 packs, and we're going to be opening those up in just a bit. But in the meantime, what I was going to complain about as far as my Ryan Shore, I'll get to that one in just a moment. But what I'm having trouble with today is not so much the game itself, but I am having trouble with my broadcasting software. OBS is giving me fits. It's wanting to freeze up my webcam, and I can't figure out what's causing the problem. So if it happens to freeze up today, I might take it upon myself to try to do away with the webcam, get it out of the picture so that nothing is in there and interfering with stuff. But in the meantime, we are going to go ahead and move on and get into Perfect Team 24. I thought I had Twitch already set to say that I was broadcasting 24, but it started out today saying 23, so I have since changed it to 24, and you should be starting to get your drop progress on OOTP 24. And in case you don't have OOTP 24 drops turned on yet for your account, let me give you the link in the chat here to get to the place at ootpdevelopments.com. In their forums, there is a place for you to be able to do this. Okay? And there's the link. I just put it up in the chat. It'll help you link your OOTP account to Twitch to get Perfect Team 24. What you do is you hit that link, and then you log in using an OOTP account that you want to connect to Twitch. Then once you get logged in, then there's another link up in the top part of that screen that says Twitch. And you go ahead and hit Twitch. You have to do an authorize step. And once you do that, do the authorize, then you are turned on to get OOTP 24 drops from streams that are offering it. I don't know if I will be doing any more Perfect Team 23 drops. Number one, and it's kind of a selfish reason, I've got way too many packs over in Perfect Team 23, and I'm thinking now about saving them up for my grandson to open up. I'm concentrating now pretty much 24/7, that is when I'm awake anyway, on OOTP 24 and trying to get the most out of that. Now, going to Perfect Team 24, okay, D. Goyce did it yesterday, okay. What's neat is that you get 23 and 24 drops at the same time. I'm kind of hoping so. I can't really say for sure there, Ryan Shore and Bailey OOTP, because right now I am specifically broadcasting 24, so I don't know if I'm picking up drops on both or not. But anyway, going back to Ryan Shore's earlier question, how do I like OOTP 24? Kind of a mixed bag. What I do like, I like just about everything going on in there. The Perfect Team stuff going pretty well, though I have to kind of wrap that around my habit of saving packs, which I was getting to here in a moment anyway, saving my packs to open them up on stream. So we are going to be trying to get to that so that I can try to rescue my entry my entry pool team from oblivion. We started out like a house on fire. I mean, like we were like 7-2 to start out, but then as everybody else started opening packs and developing their teams, I got passed by in the lurch. I mean, like I started out today something like 18-19. Really, really bad. And I don't think I've really done that well since then, but we will jump in and take a look at things. Now, here's part of my problem. Since I added scenes in my OBS to add in 24, that's when my webcam started freezing up on me. So now, yeah, the other part of the mixed bag, yeah, the other part of the mixed bag is that I have some misgivings about the frequency of the tournaments and the smallness of the rewards. They fire off much more often. I already do have 2 tournament victories, but they were only good for 3 packs each. And I have 3 tournament second places, which were good for only 1 pack each. So I have 9 tournament packs so far, which is not too bad after about a day's worth of action. I can't really complain too much about that. I guess I've become way, way, way too reliant. And in one of the Discord threads, I've already wished a rest in peace to 10-pack tournaments, which right now I'm kind of sorely missing. I really do. I like getting tournament wins, but I also getting the Mucho Mundo packs. So I have to get used to the 3-pack max thing if I'm going to be doing quicks. Otherwise, I may need to start getting into some more perfect drafts. And I do have OOTP Plus. I do have the PT Plus in there. Okay. So Ryan Shore is saying he's gotten both at once. That's what you were saying. Okay. So I'm hoping. Okay, D. Gorse is getting both 23 and 24 off of me today. Fantastic. Okay. But myself, like I say, I'm not paying much attention to 23. I'm basically ghost shipping at this point. So 24 has been getting my managerial, shall we say, attention. And I don't really care what goes on in 23 anymore. And I'm now sitting on well over 200 packs over there and saving them now for my pack-loving grandson the next time I see him, to let him open up packs, just like I did when 22 was live and I was piling up packs like none other on 21. I let him open all my Perfect Team 21 packs until he was blue in the face. And he loves opening card packs. So, but he is also getting a little older, so he may tire of it a little bit quicker. So, but anyway, what I think we're going to do is we are going to go through our 3 teams today. I've got my Finneytown Flames, my main team, the one that has a Perfect Team Plus, and then my Finneytown Wildcats are my second team now. They used to be my third team, but they're back to being my second team again. Now, my third team is the Finneytown Future Theme Team. And the reason I'm calling it a Future Theme Team is because it's way, way, way too early in the game cycle to have built up enough equity in the game to get enough cards to put a theme team together of really any competence or consequence at all. So we're looking at that particular thing. We'll look at all 3 teams. Then we'll get around to opening some packs here on Perfect Team 24 and see what kind of trouble we can get ourselves into. Now, the only packs that I've got are the 22 packs that I currently possess on my main team. I don't have my tournament teams built yet for my second account and my third account. I don't have iron teams built for them yet. I'm trying to get a little bit better handle on iron tournaments and what cards seem to be working for people and what cards aren't working for people. Now, one of the disadvantages of having the tournament cycle turning over so quickly with only 16 teams. Hey, okay. Hey, Jonathan, RGBB. Let's see, is that BB or 88? Looks like 88 or RGB8. Okay. There we are. RGB8. Hey, thank you for your comment in there. I haven't got. What is PT Plus? Perfect Team Plus is the subscription model for you to buy your way in 30 days at a time into some perks for Perfect Team. It'll run you $6.99 plus tax per month, and it's good for 30 days. You'll see in here where that is, and I can maybe show that off to you here in just a little bit. And Bailey OOTP is saying he wishes, okay, it should be 5.2 at least. Yeah. All right. I wish the game was cheaper too. Yes. But yeah, the quick rewards are one thing. Okay, it's not the worst thing in the world to bomb an entry pool, but last game cycle, I was used to going from entry pool straight into bronze. I don't know if they're going to do that for me again this year, but I bypassed rookie and iron and stone. I bypassed them and went straight to bronze, and then I went straight to silver, then went straight to gold, then straight to diamond, then back to gold, then back to diamond, stayed there for a long time, then eventually got sent back to gold again, then back up to diamond again the next season, stayed there for another long time, then back to gold again, then back to diamond, and diamond was where I last left Perfect Team 23 on my main team. Now, my theme team over there, they were trying to avoid some relegation from silver back to bronze last time I looked. But there again, I have not been looking at them that much lately. My third team was like right on the cusp between relegation and survival in bronze. And they were a packs only outfit. I am completely doing away with the concept of packs only in this game cycle. I'm not doing packs only anymore. I'm buying cards, okay? And we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into with those other two teams now that they are no longer packs only there. Ryan Shore saying, I'm much too linear. Go ahead and check OTP if you want. Possibly so. We may take a little bit time later, okay? How's things in Finneytown? We just got through a massive rain front that lasted about 36 hours or so. We got somewhere in the neighborhood of 2 to 4 inches of rain. And the basement has been checked on a frequent basis. It used to be that rain like this would make the basement not necessarily flood up, but there would be puddles laying around because it was partially waterproofed when we bought the place. But there was a portion of it that was not. So we ended up completing the waterproofing. And now the only place where the cement is a little bit damp, it doesn't puddle up or anything, but there's a little bit of dampness under the steps in the corner. And that's even with that great big pile of rain that we got. One of the things that we did to improve the situation was we improved the drainage around the house and tried to stem off things from caving in on us. We had the walls shored up where they needed to be shored up. We finished the waterproofing and did some other various and sundry things. But we invested a little bit of money to try to get the basement dry, and it has been puddle free ever since. But now there is a little bit of damp cement over top of one of the drainage areas, which is telling me that it got a little bit wet in the corner there, one corner of the house. But we're pretty good, okay? And Jonathan is saying he agreed. They seem to be pretty sparse with attorney rewards this year. It's a combination of packs as the only login rewards. Okay, to encourage Perfect Team Plus. Yeah. I would tend to agree there. We've already had an ad break pass us by, so before we get into the game, because the ad break should take us straight into the Perfect Team 24. So let's go ahead and take that first ad break, and it'll give me a chance to test this part of OBS to make sure that number one, the camera doesn't freeze, and number two, that you get transferred to the right scene after the ad break is over. So anyway, folks, let's go ahead and take ad break number one, and we will be right back after this word from our sponsors. Only about a minute. Please stay tuned. Here we go. Hey, it worked. And the webcam did not freeze. I like it. I love it. I want some more of it. And as I've said many, many a time, I am not quoting Tim McGraw. I'm quoting our junior high cheerleaders from back when I was on the junior high basketball team, okay? I do need to give some shout outs to some brand new follows that got us up to 868 follows on the channel. Fair Territory was an in between streams follower, as well as Minerva 9398 and Mac Hadcar 2. Those all three started following in between the Wednesday stream and today's first OOTP24 stream. So anyway, you can see that I'm pretty fully spammed on Quick Bronze tournaments inside of 24. And this is one of the things. Oops, I see I missed one. I need to get back in and spam one more, because with Perfect Team Plus, you get a 4th tournament slot. And it looks like I need to wait for the next one to open up. So hang on a second. Oh, wow. Tycho78. Thank you oh so much. It's your Amazon Prime Gaming subscription. Thanks to Tycho78. Yes, thank you. And you know what that means? Because this part has not been lost in the 24 shuffle, okay? Because Tycho78, and yes, Tycho78, you are indeed the best. Thank you oh so much for the subscription. Like I was saying before, we're almost up to 870 followers. We have 868 in the channel as of now. So any and all new followers in here will be much, much appreciated, especially with the beginning of a brand new game cycle. And we have a brand new follow from B Unit. Yes, thank you. You should be follower number 869. Thank you so much for your follow. We greatly appreciate that. Okay, so I need to go back in and get the spamming again. You can see how fast these tournaments turn over. We're already more than half full on the next one. Just that shortly after I wasn't able to enter one, okay? This is one of the perks of Perfect Team Plus, is that you get an extra slot for quick tournaments. You also get an extra slot for perfect drafts, okay? I could do 2 more perfect drafts. Right now I'm only doing the one because I want to concentrate on what I've got inside these 22 packs. And I've got a little bit of money set aside so that I can use it to invest in buying bronze cards to help beef up my bronze tournament team. I have a fairly decent bronze tournament team now, but it could always be better. Because like I said, I've won 2 tournaments already, and I have 3 second places. That's another one of the things about this Quick Bronze double elimination 16-team tournaments. It only offers 3 packs to a winner and 1 pack to a second placer, and you do not get anything if you get eliminated before the finals. Sort of like the old Iron Best of 5 used to be for me. The Iron Best of 5, you got 5 packs if you won, or 2 packs if you came in second place, and if you got eliminated before the finals, tough luck, okay? So that's something to get used to. So we'll see how I'm sure that the devs and everybody at OOTP, they're feeling out tournaments to see if they work to their satisfaction, and if they don't, then they might offer some different beefier tournaments later on. We'll see. But in any event, it's just an adjustment process for me anyway. But I do have 2 tournament wins in already, and you can't win them if you're not in them. So I'm trying to keep as spammed up as I can spam here with these guys. But I am holding on to a few perfect points, not to buy cards to help my main team, but to try to get some tournament cards. Okay, let's look and see who I've got in here. From my packs, plus I did invest a little bit of money and bought some more gold cards that were cheap and helped to move me up in the world a bit. Okay, let's get in there. Maybe. Okay. There we are. Ouch. Okay. What do we got? What do we got? Lowly Worm, thank you for your Prime subscription too. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Rose, so much. And you know, Lowly Worm, what that means, besides a good old hi-yo to you for Ohio University connection that you and I share. Here we go. And because you know this is true for you as well. And yes, Lowly Worm, yes, you are indeed the best. Take a look up here in the top right here underneath of my user, and it tells me that I've got my 22 packs, my 6,731 perfect points, perfect team plus member, and it expires in 28 days. I am in day 2 of my membership, and there are my 22 standard packs waiting on me. And yes, it looks like I've been taking it on the chin. I need to get some new cards on my team, mainly here, right? I've got some gold cards. I've got perfect, or I'm sorry, I want to think of it as perfect, but Luis Castillo, that used to be with my Reds until they traded him off to the Mariners. La Piedra is his nickname. I had to go out and get his card. He was relatively inexpensive, so I got him in my pitching staff. There's a couple of silvers here, Nabil Krismat and Yu Darvish, that I have in there. Kevin Gossman and Christian Javier, Sherry Smith, Blake Snell. I've got Bronze Bill Duggleby, who has really been a decent bronze card for me. And I've got him on my bronze tournament team as well. Now, here's one of my very few irons, Tim Hill. He used to be a good bronze contributor for me in Perfect Team 23. I started using his card, but I have yet to find a reason to get rid of it. Okay, but he's on this live team here. Now I've got silver Mike Moore, silver Robert Suarez, Francisco Alvarez on here. Reds card, Tyler Stevenson, gold 89, almost a diamond. I think with his first life cycle, if my hopes meet his performance, he will be a diamond with the first live updates. So we'll see how that goes. I got me a Vlad Jr. that I drew early on inside my packs, in my initial packs. Then here's another silver card, Jack Burdock with the 1883 Boston Beaneaters. Okay, so I've got him in there. Tom Herr from 1983 Cardinals. He's a good bronze card. I've also got him playing on my bronze tournament team. Who's my other cards here? I got me a gold Glaber. I got me a gold Gunner. Bronze Herman Long, also playing on my bronze tournament team. Now I got a couple more diamonds here. Live Jordan Alvarez and live Taylor Ward, okay? Then one more silver down here. Nelson Cruz is my DH, not exactly a DH, but the next best thing to it. And a couple of gold cards, a couple more gold cards there that I had since added on. I can't wait. I can't afford to wait to get this team build up. I want to get them back on a winning track again. So let's go ahead and take our good old time and let's go in here and start opening up some packs. And these are the only packs I have to my name, so I am going to take my good old time today right here with this particular task. And we'll see if anybody has any suggestions on good bronze or iron cards to use and I hit the wrong daggum thing. Let's back up one. Let's back up one and let's hit it over here and we'll open the packs. Okay, let's see what's in pack number 1. And I forgot to do something. Oh no. Okay, here we go. I forgot to do this. Let's do this first. Okay, and I should be back now. inside of 24. And that was another change I had to make. I had to make my packs transition into a 24 scene instead of into a 23 scene. So that was another change that I had to make. And the webcam is still behaving itself. Thank goodness for small favors. I'm hoping not to get into trouble with it. I think that my problems have come around with the just chatting screen that we were on immediately before I got in here. Lowly Worm, Hammer, Danny Pasquale. Okay. Yes. That card may play for me. Oh yes, look at that defense in left field. That's going to be one of my new bronze cards on my bronze tournament team. Yes, sirreebies, we are going to be using it. But the Huascar Brazoban, I'm not so sure he will play. He's got 76 stuff, but he's only got 20 stamina. Well, he's a reliever, so I'm not too worried about that particular thing. Michael Fulmer, I don't think is going to play for the tournament team either. But this Dan Pasqua card looks pretty doggone sharp. And he's got decent eye, too, for a bronze card. So we may be looking at him. And we appreciate the feedback. Okay. He has legit power. Yep. Okay. Jonathan RGB8. Okay. Can't stand the 90s cards. They are a little hard to read. They are kind of like a nerfed version of the old Plat 3, you know. I think the fonts are a little bit like the old Plat 3s were in Perfect Team 23. So yeah, I can get over it. I mean, like if I can adjust the old fart's eyes to take a good close look at it, I can read it pretty well. I can tell it's a peak card. I can tell it's a 65. I can tell it's a legend. I can tell it's a White Sox. I can tell it's Dan Pasqua. So I'm not too terribly displeased with that. But there again, it's a thing that takes getting used to. And since it's out of my hands, it won't do me any good to complain about it anyway. So anyway, hey, there's a Brazilian card, Jan Gomes. Okay. That card's starting to get up there in age a little bit here. Let's see. I like what the card bubble has to say. It's giving me the live numbers here, okay? Giving me the live numbers on his L10, his buy orders and his sell orders. And yeah. And it's telling me my live mission progress. In fact, what's gonna do on the card bubble, it's showing me missions that are attached to that card, which I really, really like. You get all of that stuff at the bottom of the card that is valuable information. And I do like that a whole heck of a lot. Down here, the Pasqua card, not in any missions yet, okay? The live cards are, of course, all in missions because those are just about all the missions that are out there. There's a few name game missions out there, but most of them have to do with the live sets 1 and 2. You don't see any extra missions on any of these other live cards other than the live missions, unless you happen to get lucky and run into a name game mission on one of them. Okay, so we got 21 packs to go. So I've got Pasqua down. Okay. I'm keeping track of all these guys. That I have Pasqua. I also want to get my mitts on a Jody Reed. I also want to get my mitts on a Rob Deere. Maybe even a Dave Kingman, Johnny Vandermeer, or Reggie Sanders. Those are the cards that are eluding me right now, and they're being asked a little bit too much for at this particular point in time. Particularly Dave Kingman. The only sell order I saw out there on him was for $5K, and that's a little bit too expensive to me for an iron card, even if it is a hot iron card. I'm not going to pay that price for Dave Kingman. I'm going to wait for a few more to get out there in the market to dilute the market a little bit, and then maybe we'll think about picking up a Kingman then. But in the meantime, bye-bye, 5K. We ain't playing that game. Homie, don't play that. Homie, don't play that. Okay, 21 packs to go. Let's keep on moving here. Yeah. Okay, Robbie Grossman, I don't think. Yeah. He might be... No. I think I would rather have Pasqua out there. I'd rather have Pasqua out there. Okay, next pack, please. We haven't picked up any good cards yet. That Don Zimmer card, he's a Cincinnati boy. I could play this card on my theme team. He's a graduate of Western Hills High School here in Cincinnati, the same high school that spawned Peter Edward Rose and Carl Tuffy Rhodes, amongst others. Okay. Yeah, they're probably the three most recognizable baseball names that came out of Western Hills High School. Okay, let's see. Nobody else here of interest. Jake Woodford looks like he could be a Tyler Stevenson clone. Almost. Nothing good here either. Dan Worthen. Ooh. Some nice stuff and movement on this guy. His control isn't that hot. I might have to take a look at this guy for possibly putting on my bronze tournament team. We'll see. What do we got? What do we got? Hey, Snaggle J, thank you so much for your raid on the channel. We appreciate it. You brought 105 people in here, and welcome raiders. Thank you so much, Snaggle J. I hope your stream was terrific. We're tickled that you're getting yourself back in the game, and really loving every minute of it. We miss you badly. I wasn't able to go see you today because I spent so much time doing OBS fixes, trying to make sure that I had things ready for this stream. And so far things are working okay. You know, I'm crossing my fingers, my eyes, my elbows, or my knees, anything else that I can cross. And no, I'm not going to cross those. No, we're not going to go there. Okay, let's go ahead. Okay. Hey, happy Saturday to you too, Snag. It's very good to see you. We're going through a little bit of pack opening that I'd been saving up for today, and my entry pool team has been suffering as a result of me hanging on to these packs. So let's go ahead and see what's in pack with 18 to go. That would be, I think, my fifth one. Okay, let's see. Jerry Martin for an iron card. Okay, interesting. I haven't gotten anything above a bronze yet, and I've gone through 5 packs. Let's get some better cards. Ask and you shall receive. I've long preached that little tenet. Ask and you shall receive. A diamond card that will almost certainly play on my Flames. Here we go. What do we got? Live Taylor Ward, who I already have. Okay, we're going to sell him. Okay. Someone's been wanting a little bit too much for this Taylor Ward. Okay. The lowest sell order out there is 4,700. And what else have we got here? Sean Paxler. Hey, thank you so much for your Tier 1 subscription, Sean Paxler. We appreciate it greatly. And you know what that means, Sean Paxler, because... And yes, Sean Paxler, thank you. You are indeed the best for your Tier 1 subscription to the channel. The old fart definitely appreciates the support. Thank you again. Okay, this Taylor Ward is going to go up. He's not going to go up for 6K. I can tell you that right now. And I'm not going to put him up for bare minimum either. We are going to beat this 4,700 though. Let's go something like about $45.99. Okay, if you need this Taylor Ward card, I'm putting him up for $45.99. If you can afford him, please go out there and get him and help my treasury out, because he's got the best price on the market. Go get him if you need him and you can afford him. Go get him. Okay, let me see what else is cooking here. Okay, we got 16 packs to go. Let's go, baby. That's not going. That's kind of keep going here. Nothing there. Hey, oh, EMLB representing with Sean Paxlayer. Yes, yes, yes. And there's Mr. Graybill. Haven't seen him for a while. Okay. Bring in the points, baby. Yep, yep, yep. Yep. It'll never be worth more than today. That's why I'm bringing it down. That's why I'm trying to bring it down a little bit, because there will be more cards hitting the market, and the more cards that hit the market, the cheaper the price is. I can tell you that right now for a fact. But it's good to see Mr. Graybill in here, who's one of my longtime drum corps chums, okay, that I knew from another forum from way back in like 2003. So we have 20 years of online friendship, and we have met a time or two in Indianapolis for drum corps finals, which is kind of cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on, and we got 14 packs to go. Otherwise, nothing much. Wait a minute, let me look at the Sarge Connolly card. Ooh, tasty looking bronze card. As a closer, Sarge Connolly. I am going to mark him down. So 67, I've got him. He's going to play on my bronze tournament team. Most definitely. Okay, let's see what else we can find in here. Anybody been playing that Sarge Connolly card? Hey, I see Mr. Norris out there. I see Mr. Norris all together. And we know what that means. Him and his 5 Math Bandit got 20K for a live diamond yesterday. Yikes. Okay. Okay. Tastes like cardboard chicken. Okay, but Mr. W. Norris, good to see you in the channel as always. Thank you for being here. Okay, we've got ourselves, and I have to go back and chat a little bit to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Okay. Sell, sell, sell. Okay. Yeah. Good to see everybody in here. Cowabunga! There. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle reference there. D. Graybill says, nice, just got your first bronze finals in 24. Nice. Haven't been fully set up your team? Yeah, still need to bring in some better pitching. I hear you loud and clear there, Mr. Graybill. Yeah, 100% entirely. And I'm thinking that Sarge Connolly may be one of the cards that I need to help stem the bleeding on my bronze team. What little bleeding is there, because like I say, I've already won 2 tournaments and I've come in second 3 times only since yesterday's go live, so can't complain. Not that it would do me any good to complain anyway, but that's how we're looking. Okay. Ooh, 68. That's the card I was looking for. That's the card I was looking for. I told you I needed that 68 Reggie Sanders, and I got him, by gum. Yep, so he's going on the team too. That's 3 cards I need to add to my bronze tournament team next time I go to bring him up. Okay, Reggie Sanders, thank you for showing up. This was his after the Cincinnati days when he was with the Padres. He had left Cincinnati behind and had gone on to other teams. So that was I think he's in the Reds Hall of Fame if I have my facts straight. I'm pretty sure he is. If he isn't, he needs to be. Okay, Reggie Sanders, great guy, great ball player. Okay, let's see here. Don Locke, center fielder, 57 defense. I don't think so much. I don't think so much. Okay, let's see, because we're taking our time looking at these. 59 Tilly Walker. 83 defense. That's a good iron card. In left field. This might be Kingman Light. This looks like Dave Kingman Light to me, with better defense. Okay. So I'm gonna keep this card. I'm keeping this card. 59 Walker. That card might also play on my bronze tournament team. because I am still playing some irons over there. Okay. Let's see. 11 packs to go. We're getting some decent looking tournament cards, if nothing else. And the one diamond that I... My first perfect card in Perfect Team 24. I can't wait. I can't wait. Let's do the drum roll. Oh, baby, I cannot wait. Live Carlos Rodon. Let's frickin' go. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Live Carlos Rodon. We will take him any day. He will help out this team. We will help out this team. Okay. 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 All right. Okay. Perfect team play. Okay. I didn't quite understand what you were saying there. Okay. Let's see. Who's that? Who's that that said that? Yeah. The Walker is a good card. Okay. Will I be getting Perfect Team Plus? I already have it. I already have it. I showed it off just a moment ago. I can show you again once we get back to the OOTP main screen. Austin Hedges would definitely play on my Iron tournament team if this team played Iron, because that card has terrific defense behind the plate. He is worth the price of admission alone for his catcher defense. Okay? So, yeah, Austin Hedges, I want to draw on my other teams. Gold card, this one almost certainly play. Who's this? Edgar Martinez. Edgar, baby. At first base. Yep. Nice card. We will hang on to Mr. Edgar. He's going to play. And we'll work on maybe doing some lineup adjustments after we are done. Okay. And there's a 69 Jeff Treadway. Second baseman, second 71. I'm going to take a look at that Treadway card. Look at him a little bit later. 69. And I've got him. That Walker card. Okay. That Walker card looks like it might actually play for me in bronze. Okay, we'll see. We will see. There's live Hunter Green, okay, that will be the opening day pitcher, I might add. This coming Thursday is opening day here in Cincinnati. So Hunter Green has already been chosen to be the opening day pitcher against the Pittsburgh Pirates on that particular day. I went to opening day last year. We didn't spring for the tickets this year, even though I had the opportunity to enter the lottery. Decided not to do it. We were saving our money, our Reds ticket money. We're saving it to buy a subscription to MLB.TV if and when the Bally Sports Network, which is no longer part of Sinclair, they are still part of Diamond Sports. But Diamond Sports, when they filed for bankruptcy, had to break themselves away from Sinclair. So they are a standalone entity, and if and when during the course of the bankruptcy proceedings, if they find a need to sell off their assets, MLB.TV is set to swoop right in and buy up those rights, and there will be no more blackouts. You can get an MLB.TV subscription, and you can get all the teams, not just the non-blacked out ones, okay? So I cannot wait for that to happen. So I'm saving my ticket money to put it in on MLB.TV a little bit later. And that's ad break number 2 that we just heard pop up. So let's go ahead and take a short break in the proceedings, and we will be right back with our next set of pack ripping. So please stay tuned for this word from our sponsors. Will only be a minute, and we'll be right back afterwards, okay? Okay, gang, we have returned from the ads and we are back into our pack ripping. Now, the Frank Laporte card sounds like too much like report card, which reminds me too much of my school teaching days, which ended about, how long ago? Something like 38 years ago. Or no, let's try, 38? Yeah, 38 years ago. 1985 was when I got out of teaching. So let's see. What is in the next pack? We got 5 to go. Hoping for some good premium cards here. George Crow, decent looking Reds card. 61 defense, 87 power. This could also be Kingman Light. Okay, with that 87 power. Okay, for a 57 card, that's not too shabby. Lou Burdette, I think also spent some time with the Reds, if I do remember right. I can find out real quick. I don't have it hooked into OBS right now, but let me look and see what I find here. And I'll get to that one in just a moment. Okay, Lou Burdette. I'm looking him up on... No, Lou Burdette does not have any time here in Cincinnati. I thought he did. But he was with close teams around here. He was with the Cubbies. He was with the Cardinals. He was with the Twinkies. Looks like. Oh no, the Milwaukee Braves he was with. Okay. Now, which is now what, down in Atlanta. Okay. I don't know why, but I thought Lou Burdette had some time with the Reds. I was dead wrong on that one. Okay. Getting back to our pack ripping, and wait a minute, I missed something in chat. And what did I miss in chat? We have us. Okay. Something happened. Oh, a message was deleted by a moderator. Oh, EVC and NYC. Sorry you got timed out. I bet you tried to put a link in. I'll bet you tried to put in a link. Okay. Okay. Must redeem during the 7-day window. Changing carriers, you got to do it fast. Yeah. 800. Oh, I see. We're talking about picking up MLB ball games. Oh, Dr. Dynastic, you think it's because you followed? Okay, fantastic. Thank you. And EVC and NYC. Whoa! Thanks for the subscription. So I've got to say hello and goodbye and whatever else. And thank you to my most recent subscription to EVC. So... And I have brand new follows from Jim Bodon and Spin Arnie. Okay. Thank you so much for your brand new follows. And EVC and NYC, yes, indeed, you are the best. Thank you for resubbing. We greatly appreciate it. Today seems to be resub day or fresh sub day. We certainly appreciate everybody's support and everybody that is just by the fact you're here. That means a lot to me. Gosh, Roonies, we're sitting on 230 some people in chat right now. Let's go. So thanks everybody for being here. Okay, MLB.TV is great. And what is that? We have another new follow. Let's see. I got to see if I'm saying this right. C. Gente Cruz or Chente Cruz. Okay, thank you for your follow on the channel. We greatly appreciate it. I do see now over here. Oh, I see now what it is. The OBS was telling me, or really not OBS, but Stream Elements was telling me that my follower goal of 870 was just completed. Dr. Dynastic is in there. Thank you for your follow. Sean Paxler subscribing. Snaggles Raid. And EVC and NYC reporting his resub. And we greatly appreciate that. So yes, everybody, one and all, thank you. I'll have to get into Stream Elements now and adjust my follower goal and make it upwards of 880. is what I'll shoot for next time. We're over 870 now, so we'll shoot for 880 next, and won't be too long before we get to 900. I think once we get to 1,000 followers, if indeed that's not a pipe dream, if that ever becomes a possibility, I'm going to be planning for some really, really cool stuff, and I'll see if I can get some other parties involved in the act. Okay? Okay. Bailey OTP won a pack in your first try. Was that a tournament try? Okay. Okay. Got a couple of the irons to work. It has been a grind. It will be a grind for a while. And I only have 4 packs left. I like the looks of this George Crow card. He looks like he could be Kingman Light. Okay. Crow 57. And he's got an extra piece of appeal as a Reds card. So, me living in the Cincinnati suburbs now for, let's see, going on 33 years. We spent a little over a year in Coleraine Township, and then we moved to Finneytown during Thanksgiving weekend of 1991. And we have been here ever since. We had our 31st anniversary in this house, which was built in 1959, because I saw where I forget who it was. I think it might have been Bailey OOTP saying that this old house with Gorgo. When I was telling you about my remodeling stuff that we did, but the house was only built in '59. It is of all we have about 161 houses in this neighborhood. It's a kind of a closed neighborhood. It's an outlet only, or no outlet, I should say, no outlet neighborhood. The way you go in is the way you come out, because all the streets are dead end, including the one I live on. So as there's 161 houses, and of those 161 houses, my house is the very newest one. Almost everything else was built immediately after World War II, and it was populated by people coming back from the war. Okay? But my house was built in '59, a good 13, 14 years later than everybody else in the neighborhood. There was one other house that was built in 1951 on an end lot, but mine was built in '59. I'm on a half lot, and as a result, the house is a little bit dinky. It's less. It lists as a little under 1,000 square foot, though we do utilize the full basement. Part of it's our garage, our one-car garage in the basement. And there's a room directly behind the garage where we have our treadmill and my workshop and some other storage and working areas down there. Then the rest of the basement going underneath of the dining room all the way out to the bathroom in the back and underneath the bedroom. The entirety is used up with a laundry area and some other various and sundry open spots. So yeah, that's about all that's really there. Not much down there, but it is fully dry. So if anybody ever decides after us to finish that basement down there, they're perfectly welcome to do so and get themselves some really nice living spaces down there and increase the value of the house, which has already gone up a bit, but it's starting to come down a little from what I've been reading lately. Okay. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get back to pack ripping. Okay. Where was I? We have 4 more packs to go. I've written down the details. We've only gotten 1 gold and 1 diamond and 1 perfect so far. Okay. And 2 packs to go. Not really much here. Joey Gallo, would he play on my bronze team? No, that's another left fielder. I've already got a good defending left fielder. Gold card. No, an X-Red Johnny Cueto. Nice card. What's the gold? Oh, baby. There's another brand new card for my team. Sparky Lyle. Let's go, baby. Look at the movement on that card. And the stuff for a gold card. Yes, we will take that one any day. Okay. Sparky Lyle, welcome to the team. Thanks for signing on with us. We appreciate your presence, sir. Okay, let's keep on moving. And there's a silver card, Lamont Wade. Okay, I don't know. Let's see. He's a first baseman with 63 defense. I'm not so sure he's going to play, but this Todd Benzinger card, first base, from a peak period, which was actually 1989, the year before he caught the final out of the 1990 World Series, that the Reds were the last ones to win. He caught the very, very last out in that World Series. So this is a 1989 card. Good to see him. Okay, that's a good card for an iron, but I'm not really playing too many irons. I'm playing in the bronze level or below set of tournaments. So let's go ahead and get out of here. And here's where you'll see anybody who was asking me. Here's how you can tell if anybody that you're watching is in Perfect Team Plus. It'll say so right up here to the left of the Submit Team button on the Perfect Team homepage. The Perfect Team homepage has the Perfect Team Plus status. And I am getting up there. And there's another way you can tell too, which is kind of a subtle way. But down here in my achievements, I get my point values, but over here on the right, it shows a plus. That plus is also indicative of Perfect Team Plus membership. So it shows up in two places here. Shows up in the upper right and in the lower left of the Perfect Team home screen. And it is the Perfect Team home screen because there's what I'm sitting on right there. It's called just that inside of OOTP. Now there's a team home screen that looks like this, that shows all of my team stats. But it also says that I'm a Perfect Team Plus member up there, okay? It's part of the Submit Team bubble, okay? So anywhere you see that Submit Team bubble, you're going to see the Perfect Team Plus membership. And my 19 and 21 record ain't going to cut it. Let's go ahead and get ourselves to our roster. We're going to adjust this puppy right now. I'm going to bring in that Carlos Rodon. We're going to get you Darvish and put him down in place of Tim Hill. So Tim Hill, you be coming out. Okay, let's get on the roster. Okay, Tim Hill, you are coming out. And we are going to move. I think maybe Nabil Krismat will move down. Okay. Okay, no. Okay. Oops, I got a sim coming in. I didn't get my changes made in time. Dadgummit. I got to redo everything. But I did get a win regardless. Okay. Okay. Who was my winning pitcher? Cody Morris. Okay, let's go. 66 bronze card was the winning. Oh, no, that was the losing pitcher. Christian Javier was my winner. Won his first game of the early going here. All right, let's go, Christian. Okay, nice. So let's go ahead and get back to that roster because I'm going to have to redo everything, I think. Tim Hill, get out of there. Okay. Now, Carlos, you're coming over. Now, let me get to my pitching, and we're going to change some assignments here. Gaussman is indeed a starter. Javier is a starter. Blake Snell is a starter. Okay, I need to take out one of my starters, and it looks like right now it's going to be, let's see, 88, okay, 84, 83, 80. I think it's going to be the 80 card. The 80 card is coming down to here. And Rodon is going in here. And we're going to ship him up position by position to the top. And I think Christian Javier is going to work his way down. He's working his way down. Blake Snell, whoops, hang on. Christian Javier down. Then down one more. Okay, Blake Snell is going to move, he's going to move up a slot because he's got a better ERA than Gaussman. Okay, so Carlos Rodon is in there. He is in there. Now, I got to make sure that I got my relievers and starters set up right over here on the relief side. Okay, there's one I need to make a reliever. Okay, he's now a reliever. Darvish, another starter who's going to be moved down to a reliever. And Sherry Smith, another starter, move him down to a reliever. Gregerson, he's already a reliever. Okay, good, good, good. Now, I want to take a quick look because the AI set me up with an extra pitcher, and I'm not so sure that I like it. I'm thinking, let me see here, of my cards who I have on the pitching staff, Chrismat looks like the most disposable, except for maybe Mike Moore. Let me take a look at these two cards and I'll compare them. So I can do without that. Okay, he's got 81 stamina, which is indicative of a starter. Not too bad. He's in the name game Mike. Okay. Nothing bad there. Let's see here. Okay, now get out of here. Let's go take a look at Chrismat. Chrismat is live. Okay. And from what I see of his stats, 70, 73, and 68. So that's a very balanced silver profile. Let me go back and look at Mike Moore again. 62, 83, and 68 control for 71. I think I like the better movement better. Plus, this card is a neutral pitcher where Chrismat, oh, he's also neutral. I was thinking for some reason or other he was a fly ball. Let's see. 73, kind of hard to say. I like the movement better on the Moore card. So I think Chrismat's going to be the next one out. Let's get to the rosters. Chrismat's going to be the next one out. And Sparky needs to go in there in his place. Now, for my first baseman, I've already got Vlad Guerrero. Who's my backup first baseman here? My backup first baseman is Francisco Alvarez, okay? And I do believe, okay, oh, Francisco Alvarez is also my backup catcher, but I've also got Taylor Ward in there if I need him. Maybe it's Taylor Ward that I get rid of. But look at, he's also my backup out in the outfield. Eesh! I can't get rid of Taylor Ward. I don't think I can get rid of Mr. Alvarez. Who am I going to move out of there to make room for Edgar Martinez? Okay, what do you guys think in chat? What do you think here? I've got Taylor Ward, okay. Who else do I have that could be a catcher if I take out Taylor Ward? What does he do? He covers the entire outfield plus catcher. So that's a pretty versatile card. The Francisco Alvarez card, he's a catcher and also covers first base. This is a bit of a sticky wicket here. Because I'm pretty sure that Edgar can only be a DH or a first baseman. I might have to take out Nelson Cruz and put Edgar in there. Let me see. Because Edgar's defense, it isn't too bad, but it's not too good either. I could make Edgar a DH and take out Nelson Cruz. I think I like that. I like that idea better. Instead of trying to replace a first baseman and setting off a domino of undesirable effects, that's what I'm going to do. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Nelson Cruz, as a low silver anyway, he is coming out. And Edgar, 86, is going in as my new DH. And we are going to do this. Set his position to DH. Now go to my lineups And Edgar is down here, even though he can't steal worth a lick. I'm going to have to put a better base runner in that number 9 spot because I like to save that number 9 spot for... Ooh, ouch. Okay. Let me submit what changes I've got so far. I have to go. I'm going to go spam another tournament if indeed I only have one to spam. I probably have multiples, like 2 or 3. Yes, I've got 3 to spam. This stinks. Okay, there we go. 10 of 16. These things fill up so fast. And I don't have time to even go out and redo my bronze lineup, because I've got to go back to my main lineup and give that my attention. Okay. Okay, now what are we doing? We're looking at the roster. Alrighty. Now, who else do I need over here? Lamont Wade, also a first baseman. Nope, I'm getting rich in silver cards that maybe I don't necessarily need. Alrighty, let's see here. Yu Darvish as a reliever. Okay, so can't really do too much else. Yeah, he's my best silver reliever, and then Mike Moore right behind him. Then there's Robert Suarez right next to him. Okay, so my pitching is just about as good a shape as I can get it for now. Got Diamond Guerrero. Did anybody? Nobody bought my Taylor Ward card. Nobody bought him. Nobody bought him. Or wait a minute, maybe they did buy him, and I just don't see him in the treasury yet. Let's look in the market, because it doesn't. Oh wait, it took him out of my roster when he went up for sale. So nobody's bought him yet. See, yeah, there's the sell order for Taylor Ward. Nobody's bought him yet. Maybe I need to go out and adjust his price, perhaps. There won't be much there. Okay, I can spam another bronze tournament because these things go so fast. I'll have to worry about trying to get my tournament team straightened out later. Okay, back to here. Want to make sure that I got my lineup in the optimum shape. I'm really, really hoping. Now, roster, here we go. Now, let me look at my pitching one more time. I'm pretty sure. Ooh, I need to swap Pete Fairbanks and Robert Suarez around. Okay, no, Suarez. Okay, wait a minute now. This is not good. This is not good. Okay, oh, I see. We have setup roles and then middle relief roles. Okay. These guys down here, nobody knows what to do with them. So, Yu Darvish with his, what stuff? 70, 63, 75. I'm going to stick him in middle relief. Okay. Let's do that here. He's going to be one of my 2 in middle relief. Now, Sherry Smith is a gold card. 4.69 ERA with a 98 movement. I think he's going to be maybe my, let me see his stamina, 88. Maybe I have him as a secondary backup reliever. 101, okay, let's see. 12 and 12. Okay, these 2 guys need to go to the end of my bullpen. So I'm going to make, okay, Gregerson is going to be, he's going to be my 7th inning setup man. This guy here is going to be 6th or later, Fairbanks. Gregerson's going to be a setup man for 7th or later. And Sparky Lyle will be my new stopper. And he's automatically set up for 8th or better. Okay, so back it up. Are my 3 nasty boys in position? They are in position. Sherry Smith, Bill Duggleby, okay. Duggleby is a bronze card. And he's really holding his own at long relief. But I think he's going to be the first one out. What do we got? Brand new follow. Fussmucker. Hey. Nice little, cool little name there. Thank you for your follow on the channel. You should be number 870 something or other. Let me see if I can find out my follow numbers here real quick. I have to do a refresh on my own Twitch page. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Oh, I lost my Twitch page. That can't happen. That can't happen. Oh, there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is. Okay. And if I look there, I am now sitting on, oh, that's not right, 868? I should have more than that. I've got more than 868. $874 followers. Let's go. Thank you all for your follows on the channel. We certainly do appreciate it. More than mere words can say. Okay. Okay, now I've got that set up. Get this taken care of. Take care of that. Yay. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Okay, we have not lost the webcam, I hope. No, we haven't. It stayed up. Alrighty, thank you, thank you, thank you. OBS. Your team has impressed in entry pool so far? Tesweeji, how well are you doing? Because right now I'm doing a little bit less than stellar, even though I did win my most recent one. Okay? I can go spam another tournament. Let's go do that real quick. That's one thing about this version of the game is with the smaller tournaments, they fill up so quickly and they turn around oh so fast. See, the next one up already had 14 and it's now fully filled. Absolutely filled. Okay, now back to Perfect Team, because we only have about 15 minutes until the next sim. So I need to make sure that all of my changes are in place and everything else that I've got. And I'm not doing any strategy other than team strategy right now. I'm going to wait until we get going and get set in a league, and then I will set my sliders. For right now, I'm too busy doing other stuff to even spend time with my sliders. But let's see. Now let's see, what is it? 20 and 22. 20 and 22. Where do I stand? Okay, that tournament just started, and then another one's just now fired up. 20 and 22. Where does that say I stand in the scheme of things? I'm 35th in the entry division. Okay, that sounds to me like I might make stone, I might make iron. I'm almost certainly not going to make bronze come Monday. Okay, I'm hoping to be able to skip a division or two, or a level or two. If I can help it, I'd like to be able to skip as many as I can. Because like I said, last game cycle in Perfect Team 22, or 23, I'm sorry, Perfect Team 23, I went straight to bronze out of entry pool. And I went from bronze straight to silver, silver straight to gold, gold straight to diamond, then diamond straight back to gold, then gold straight back up to diamond. And I was on the yo-yo only once, and got to diamond, stayed there for a long time, then came back to gold for a season, had a bad RNG year, then back up to diamond again, was there again for a long time, then back to gold again, then back to diamond. That's where I last left it on Perfect Team 23. With their over 200 packs sitting over there waiting to be opened, but I think my grandson's going to do that for me. Okay, so anyway, let's get over to the rest of my roster here and make sure it's my lineups I need some adjusting on, because I don't want Edgar down there in the number 9 hole. I want to have somebody with some legs. Okay. All right. There's our next ad break coming up. So let's go ahead and do that right away. And we'll come back and look at the saga of Edgar Martinez and figure out where the hell he's going to go in my lineup order-wise. Okay. We'll be right back in a minute, right after these words from our sponsors. Please stay tuned. Okay, gang. You caught me in here working around with my right-handed pitching lineup, and I think I'm going to move this gold card that's got good legs, 76 legs up there, and I've got Kingery down here with this 61 legs taken over. I think I may be leaving somebody out. Herman Lang. I really need to have Lang down there, or Long down there at the bottom. Herman Long, okay? My microphone was in my way. So Herman Long's going to be down here. He's a bronze card. Kingery up here is also a bronze card. Or no, he's a gold card. So I think I like him better right here at this point in the lineup. So that's what we're going to do. We moved Edgar out of the hole. Let's move him up a notch at a time until we get him right at least to here. I'll have him right behind Kingery so that Kingery might be able to get on base. With that 92 contact, I like him better there. Okay, let's see. We have another follower? Heath DGs. Thank you for your follow, Heath. And I know who you are. Thank you for your follow on the channel. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. That should be number 875. So we're halfway to 880. So gosh, Rooney's guys. When I first started the streaming stuff, I never dreamed in a million years that I'd have a follower count this high. Not even in a gazillion years. I thought I might maybe get 100 or 200 at the most, but 800 plus? It's incredible. And I have nobody else to thank but you guys for all the great stuff that you bring to the table as members of my community. So anyway, I think I'm going to put, I like Vlad Jr. there. And I like Alvarez there. Because they're both power profiles. In fact, I'm going to swap these two. I'm going to swap those two. And I'm going to move Matt Carpenter down a little bit. And I'm going to move another card up a little higher. I won! 5 more packs! Or 3 more packs. There we go. Saving them for Wednesday's pack rip. Okay, let's go, baby. That's 3 tournaments now I've won. Yay! Okay. Vlad. Okay, Jordan. I like. Okay, now, yeah. Let's move Edgar up. Okay, so there's a power profile. Edgar's contact, though, 83. Maybe I want Edgar as a ground ball hitter. 78 BABIP. I love the BABIP there. Maybe I need to move Edgar up. There we go. Move him into the 2 slot. Even though he's not very birdie, he makes better contact and he's got good eye. The only thing is he doesn't have very good legs. Okay. So I'm going to put him in the 2 slot and move Vlad there with his slightly birdie profile and Jordan with his even more birdie profile there in the cleanup spot. Then Carpenter, okay. Then Kingery. I'm going to put Kingery ahead of Carpenter. Tyler Stevenson, my man, with a 79 contact. I think I'm going to put him ahead of Carpenter. Then Glaber with his 74 contact. I'll put him ahead of Carpenter and leave Lang down here with his 50 contact, but good legs. I'm going to leave him in the 9 hole. Okay, just for now, because these cards are all going to get replaced within a week anyway. That's how entry pool going into the main event goes. Okay, and you know what I may just do? Instead of saving these cards up for Wednesday, I need to help my team now. Damn it! I'm going to go ahead and open those 3 packs But let me make sure that I've got all my changes in place before this next sim comes along in 6.5 minutes. Okay, let me get to my left-handers here. And we're moving Edgar out of there. I think we liked him better up here. 79 contact, and I think Taylor Ward's stealing is a little better. Yeah, I'll leave him in the 2-hole against lefties. Kingery, I think, let's see, only 61 stealing. I'm gonna move. I'm swapping these two, and then I'm swapping Herman. Herman is 83. Okay, so Kingery's right ahead of him. Okay, now who do I need to put in that top hole there? Somebody with good contact and good legs. That's fair contact. Let me see here. Gunnar Henderson. 70. I'm not so sure. What do we have? Another brand new follow. And I can't really see it from there. Brand new follow from Sincere Knuckles. Thank you so much for your follow on the channel. You should be follower number 876. 877 maybe. 876, 877. Well, matters very little, but you're in the 870s, and I thank you for your follow. Thank you so much. Sincere Knuckles. That sounds like a that name is kind of like oh, let me think. I'm thinking of a nice mafia hitman. I'm sorry to have to do this to you. So sorry to have to do this to you. Apologies in advance. Here's $1,000. Boom. Give me that money back. Okay. Okay. Anybody know if they're going to add other international leagues? Yes, they have to get everything right in there. A polite hitman. Sincere Knuckles. Yep. There you go. There you go. That's not a bad analogy there for Sincere Knuckles. Yeah, here's $1,000. Boom. Give me that money back. I'll take it. All right, let's go and see. I don't have my left-handed lineup set yet. I got to do better than this. Glaber at 74 contact, and he's got somewhat decent legs. He's a 68 stealing. Taylor Ward, though, is 72 stealing. Jordan Alvarez, he's only 38, so he has to come out of that top hole. He's got to come down to like 3 or 4. And Edgar's got to come down too. Vlad Jr.'s got to come down. I think Henderson's even better. Henderson's moving up to the top spot. Okay. Taylor Ward with his 72. Okay, he's not too bad. Maybe I change him and Edgar around. Taylor and Edgar. Okay. Now what about Tyler? Okay. No stealing at all. This guy goes down. Okay. Okay. Glaber is what on stealing? He's 68. So he's a little better than Tyler. So I'm going to move him up a bit. Glaber's a gold card anyway. Tyler's a higher gold card, I think mostly because of his defense. Okay. Kingery. Okay, long. I think for right now, I'm going to leave it just like this. Just for grins and giggles. Okay. Let's submit the team. Now I'm going to go out with only 2.5 minutes left until the next sim. I'm going to open up some more packs. Let's see if we can get some better cards. Okay, Bill Madlock, second baseman. Okay. I don't think he'll qualify for my bronze tournament team. Okay. Jordan Montgomery, bronze card. Nah, I don't think he'll go either. Jason Beer. Okay. Okay. Nice stuff. Decent control. Lousy control. But that might be a good iron card to use somewhere. Hey, I got me another gold. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Who is it? Ryan Helsley, closer. So he may be knocking another silver pitcher out of the rotation. Let's go ahead and get to, or not out of the rotation, but out of the bullpen. He's going to get another reliever out of there. Let's get to the roster. Maybe we can make that change in the next minute. Okay. Mike Moore was my next one out. He's gone. Helsley in, pitching. Okay, I don't have a spot for Sherry Smith either. Okay, Helsley is going to be middle relief. 19 stamina. Okay, who I have down here that's higher stamina? 18, 12, 39. Sparky's my biggest. Okay, what's the Sherry Smith card going to do? I'll think of another thing because I need to get me another roster spot in there. I'll just put Sherry Smith in middle relief for now. Nothing big there. Okay. Now let me go ahead and submit the team. We beat the sim. I got a better reliever in there in Helsley in middle relief. So let's get out of here. Come out to here. And maybe, let's see, I've got another quick bronze double elim to do, and there's that. 14 out of 16, but I'm surprised that I've won 3 tournaments already, and it's been, what is it, barely a day since entry pool went live. I couldn't do tournaments until I had entry pool up. Okay, 82, 83, 84. 82 is the longest running one. How am I looking in that one? While we're waiting on the sim to come in up there, and it comes in just as I'm going into the tournament to look. Okay, I've made it to round 2. That's all the further, that one's gone. 80, 82? Yep, 82. So not much has gone on there. Let's come back out to here and we'll go in and see if I won my next sim. I hope. Okay. Yes, we got us another win. Okay, let's go, baby. Oh, wait a minute. I think that was an off day. It was an off day. Ah! There's my next entry pool game coming up against these guys, whoever SS is. Let's see who SS is. The Silver Spring Penguins. Look at that record of theirs. Look at that record of theirs. 26 and 16. They're a little bit better than I'm looking right now. About 6 games better than I'm looking. Let's see what their roster looks like. And they have some golds in there and just a few diamonds and some silvers. But they have a lot more bronzes than I'm playing. They have a lot more bronzes than I'm playing. What have we got there? Another brand new follow. Fan of the Braves. Thank you for your follow. You're number 877 or 78. Let me see. Oh, look who the manager is. Guancus. We know that name. We've seen that name around the block a time or two. Okay. So let's see here. If I take a quick look at another thing. Hang on just a second. Just a second. Okay. I need to go here and go here and then go here, and this will tell me, it should tell me what my follower count is right now. And 877, yes, I had the right count. 877. So there again, thank you very, very much to Fan of the Braves. We respect and acknowledge your presence, and we appreciate it very, very much. Okay, now let's go and take a look. I think I'm about ready. I wanted to take a look at my own lineup because you can see this guy is playing 11 bronzes. He's playing 11 bronzes. I don't have nearly that many. At least I don't think I do. I don't. I'm down to 3 bronzes. I'm down to 3 bronzes. I am mostly gold with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 3 diamonds and 1 perfect, Mr. Carlos Rodon. Thank you so much for showing up in my packs today. We appreciate it greatly. So Duggleby's my next pitcher out, even with the 98 movement and the 65 control. See, I can live with the 50 stuff as long as those 2 numbers meet muster. So yeah, next one out will be my second baseman, Herr. And then Herman Long, my shortstop, will be the next one gone. So yeah, I only have 3 bronzes left. So yeah, the other guy was playing 9 or 10 at least, or maybe 11. I lost count. So I'm hoping that my cards outperform his cards and we get ourselves, I'm thinking, what will be a 3rd win in a row. No, it would only be our 2nd in a row, because look at how many we lost 3 in a row there before I made my lineup changes and ripped cards. This was the first sim after we ripped, and here's the second sim that happened back here on the off day. Now we've got this one going here, May 22nd, after an off day on Sunday. Okay, so I like the looks of my next matchup. It looks like even though they have a winning record, I may be able to take this next one from them. At least I hope so, especially with my most recent juicings in my lineup. I juiced them up a little bit. So yeah, but that was part of the price that I paid for hanging on to my packs until today. I could have just opened them up yesterday as I got them, like I did the 3 that I just now earned from another tournament win. Here, let me show you a little something here. If I take a look at the Perfect Team Universe and I look at managers and rankings, I can look at myself. Take a look right here. 3 wins, baby. 3 wins. That's good for 9 packs on these abbreviated tournaments. So I've got 3 wins and 3 second places. So that's good for 12 packs that I've gotten out of tournaments in a little over a day. So I like it. I like the way it's looking. I do only have 1 mission completed, and one of the live missions, it's the one that I had the closest to being done. But I was hoping to see, let me see what my missions look like now that I've opened up all those packs. Okay, I only need 8 more cards to finish off San Diego's live level 2. Their live level 1 was the first one I got done. So that's why I've got 20 out of 28 done on them. But I need another 11 cards to get Houston done on level 1. And Cincinnati was in here. There's their level 1. I've only got 5 of them. But I am pulling in a few more of these other ones. Okay? So I need more cards. I need more cards. And I'm not going to spend treasury on buying cards to finish missions. I did that once, and now I'm paying for it. I need to save some treasury to buy some good bronze cards once the market price comes down on some of these. I was really tickled to get my mitts on that Reggie Sanders card. The Jeff Treadway card may also be in demand, and that Walker card also looks pretty good. I kind of thought it looked a little bit like Kingman Light, like that Crow card, the George Crow card. Both of them are 59s. So yeah, Johnny Vandermeer, I had my eyes set on him, but not so much. Let me see, is Rob Deere up for sale yet? Because there wasn't a Rob Deere up today, earlier in the day. Okay, there aren't any Kingmans now out there, but somebody nibbled at that 5K price and they paid too much. I would not do that. And we don't have any Rob Deeres on the market. And look at his L10 is only like 400. So if somebody draws a Rob Deere, put him, and you don't need him, put him up for sale so I can buy him for that 433. I can certainly use him. Because if you remember, last game cycle in Perfect Team 23, Rob Deere was an iron card. Now this one's a little bit more upgraded, and he plays in bronze now. So he's not eligible for iron anymore. He was ripping up iron last year. He was doing great in iron last year. So anyway, how are we looking in terms of time? We're very, very close to our final ad break of the day. And let me see here. let me see here. We spent all of our time here in Perfect Team 24, which I'm kind of proud of. Not necessarily because I've been malingering, but basically because I've been able to get so doggone much done that I did not get done before. I won a tournament while I was in here. I got my team juiced up. Got some good cards in the fold. Better cards anyway. That Rodon, first among them. Okay. Live Rodon. My first perfect of the game cycle. So we will not ever complain about that. I did get my logo moved over from Perfect Team 23. That I made my own logo here. There is a free app out there. If you ever want to get into graphic design and you're not a graphic artist, this program makes it pretty easy. It's a program called Pickoff, P-I-C-K-O-F-F. I forget the name of the software company. I can tell you here real quick. Bear with me just a second because I've got a directory out here that has their name in it. Okay, I need to go to my Google Drive. Yeah, okay, here we go. Then my drive, then there. Not finding it real quick. Let me look here. Bear with me a moment. Where is it? Pick off. Where are you? Oh, here we are. Just a Fan Software. That's the name of the software company. J-U-S-T-A-F-A-N. Just a Fan Software. And you can get this Pickoff app for absolutely free. It doesn't cost you a penny, and it's very intuitive. It leads you along, and it creates instantly ready to use logos for OOTP. It's got some pre-built ones that are inside the software. But let me see. Hang on a second. What's going on here? Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, there we go. But anyway, I'm out of it. Just a Fan Software creates this app called Pickoff, and you can create your own logo. And that's what my logo was built in. I went out and got me a graphic. Oh, no, I got another tournament to spam. Just that quick. See, that's how you have to stay on top of it if you want to stay spammed with all those spots. Because another symptom of the disease of having Perfect Team Plus, it's not a disease, it's an actual good thing. I got to wait for the next one to open up. But is that they go so fast, you're constantly on your toes to keep all the slots open. But one of the symptoms of having Perfect Team Plus is you have 4 tournaments that you can enter at once. Instead of just the usual limit of 3, you can enter 4. Instead of 2 perfect drafts, you can enter 3 perfect drafts. So that's one of the things. You can also get your achievement points get multiplied by 1.5. Okay, there's a full list of things that are available to you. In fact, if let me spam another tournament, I can maybe go in and show you where that is. Okay, this tournament is now half full already, and I've only been talking for a minute. Okay, now let's go in here. And we'll go to where Perfect Team Plus is, and it's on the market. The market tab of OOTP, Perfect Team Plus right here. Here are your perks, okay? 30-day subscription costs you $7. Plus tax, it'll push it up closer to $8. It'll round up to 8. But you get double your daily login rewards. So if you were used to getting 1 pack, you end up getting 2 packs for daily logins, okay? You get an extra tournament slot. You get an extra perfect draft slot. 1.5 times in-game achievement multiplier that I just told you about. You get more home ballparks, and I'll show you that in a minute. 5% bonus on all perfect point purchases under 99 bucks, 10% if you're spending over 500, okay? Okay? Or I'm sorry, under 500, but greater than 99. You get a 10% bonus. Anything $4.99 and higher on your Perfect Point purchases, you get a 20% bonus. And you get one extra bonus surprise per month, and that is an unspecified bonus, so we don't know what that is. They are not auto-renewable subscriptions. They do not automatically renew, and they are not stackable on top of each other, which means you cannot use them on multiple teams, okay? But they are extendable. If I were to go out right now and spend another $6.99 plus tax, I'd go out for, instead of expiring in 28 days, I would expire in 58 days. That's all the buying extra copies. And it does say here, the maximum allowed Perfect Team account is 24 subscriptions that you can go out, okay? Which means you're buying subscriptions for the next practically 2 years. I don't need to go that far out. If I go 1 month in advance, no, that's not so bad. But anyway, that's how Perfect Team Plus works, and the way to get to it is right here under your Market tab, and go to Perfect Team Plus, and you get to see this cool stuff right here. It's also available as a tab underneath that is alongside your card shop and your other stuff and your transaction history. Perfect Team Plus is also available right there. Like if I went to transaction history, boom, Perfect Team Plus right there, and it takes you to where you can see all the goodies that you can get for only might as well say $7 plus tax, which rounds it up to about $8 a month, which is not bad. I can afford that $8 a month already, and I can tell you how. One of the Fortnite streamers that I used to support with a monthly subscription, a recurring monthly support of $5 a month, he got out of streaming. He got himself a full-time job because streaming wasn't paying all the bills that they needed to have paid. And he was in the game for quite a number of months. He was in for quite some time. His wife was working full-time and basically supporting the family, and he picked up where he could with his Fortnite streaming. 50-year-old guy streaming Fortnite, and he's a damn good player, I might add, too. And had good entertaining partners that he would play the game with that were always fun to hang out with. So he stopped streaming on a regular basis because of his full-time job. So that freed up $5 a month for me. What he did, he canceled all of his memberships, which meant he wasn't going to be accepting money from YouTube anymore. So he wasn't taking subscription money, not taking. And there were some people that were paying him $20 membership a month, $20 memberships a month, and he refunded all that stuff for this most recent month because he wasn't streaming anymore. Okay, and there's another good shout out on a sunny day. It don't matter what you say. Okay, so yeah, good song coming up. Yeah. So yeah, you see what the membership things are worth here for Perfect Team Plus, and I can afford the $7 a month, which is only $2 more than the $5 I'd already been spending. So we're fine. Well within budget. And there's our last ad break of the day. Let's go ahead and get to that. And I don't know what we're going to do to fill out our time because we're going to be going into Taste Sweegie when we're done. Taste Sweegie, are you in the chat today? Okay, getting drops to arrive. Okay, Jason Cleghorn, hang on a moment. Let me get you that command. Let me get you that command, buddy. Okay. Okay. There we go. There's the link to go to version 3 of the drops, which is good for Perfect Team 24. Okay, if you don't already have your Twitch link in there, here's what you do. Once you go to that link, and we'll go to the ad break in just a moment. Once you get to this link, sign in with the Perfect Team username that you want to have hooked up to Twitch. Okay, if you have multiples, then you need to do this multiple times. Sign in to the OOTP site, which is challenge.ootpdevelopments.com /version3/ and that will get you. Once you sign in, there's a spot there that says Twitch. Click on that, and you're good. You got it there, Jason? Okay, I hope that does the trick for you. Ad break, final one. Let's go ahead and see what our sponsors have to say for this next minute or so. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Okay, folks, we have returned, and I went out to Twitch, or not to Twitch, but out to Discord real quick to check and see if I had any messages incoming from Taste and he has not left me any word at all. So before we are done today, we are going to go out and try to find somebody to raid into at the end of things, okay? KK Fitz, wait, we may accrue 30 packs on stream. Only Eleanor Frisbee, only as long as you have both official channel streams and OOTP streams. Yeah. Right. Yeah, exactly. That's what KK Fitz has at the time. So yeah, there was a time when you could get all three. I don't think OOTP's official channel is doing 23 anymore. They might be. Maybe, well, let's see if they stream on the official channel. I think the campaign ends tomorrow. The 23 campaign ends tomorrow, so you can get both 24 and 23 off of both the official channel and off of the affiliates. Okay, so you can get depending on how many accounts you have. If you have 3 accounts, 3 times 5. If you have all 3 tuned into an affiliate, like I'm tuned into myself, I'm getting all kinds of packs from my team today, supposedly. Okay, I'm surprised that I haven't seen my drops hitting on my main account here. Let me see what's going on here. Have I picked up any drops today on my main account? Let me see. Huh. It doesn't look like any drops hit for me, even though I was on the whole time. Bear with me a moment. I think I might have to fix something. So if I don't have them, I know I have them on my other accounts, but I don't have them on my main. Let me see. It's only saying I got 6%. Huh. Something's rotten in Denmark. Ha! Okay, I got to try to figure it out. And get my drops on my main channel here, because I should have been getting them all along. And I can see where I've been getting them on my other 2 accounts. But for some reason on my main account, I didn't get them. Okay? Not to worry. Okay? Wait a minute. This is saying that on this account, I do already have it all. Huh. I'll be. But no, I didn't get my affiliate drops. Twitch is trying to tell me that I got them all done, and I know better. Today's the 25th. Huh. I don't know. Something's out. Yeah, something's very rotten in Denmark. But anyway, neither here nor there. Neither here nor there. We'll pick up those packs somehow or other, because as an otherwise free to play player, other than the initial investments I made towards picking up some cards and getting some perfect points to buy some tournament cards with, I don't have any money invested in the game, which is right now a grand total of less than $50. So yeah, and that doesn't include the cost of the game itself too, but that's another story. Okay, so let's go ahead and see if we can find somebody out in OOTP land that may be streaming Perfect Team 23 or 24. It does not matter. It does not matter. So I am going to be looking around. Let's see if we can find somebody doing out of the park something. Okay, there is one streamer there that is not an affiliate, that only has one viewer right now. And I'm not so sure that would be a good one. I did read where I Rock This is planning on streaming maybe starting about 3 o'clock, which would be an hour after I'm done. And I won't be able to raid right directly into him. I'm going to keep replaying this screen up until 2 o'clock to see if we get anybody new in here. Tesuiji, are you in the chat? EVC says Tesuiji is live. Let me try looking for him alone instead of just looking for the game subject. He is live. Okay. He is live. And his stream starts in 3 minutes. So you know what, folks? I'm going to go ahead and send you straight over to Mr. Tesuiji. Okay. So let me get out of here. Let me get out of here. And we'll get back into OBS, and we're going to send you to a point where we can get you over to Tesuiji, okay? All right. Tesuiji is in the chat, okay? Okay, yeah, there he is. I see Tesuiji now saying he'll have 23 drops on his stream, okay? So anyway, thanks everybody for showing up and spending time with the old fart today. It's Gorgo 2005, rounding third and heading for home. Have a great rest of the day, everybody, and we are going to send you off to see Mr. Tesuiji. So thanks, everybody, for being here today. We're going to see what kind of trouble we can get into tomorrow at 3 p.m. Eastern Time and see what we can find out new in the Perfect Team entry pool realm that will be going on between now and then. But we will next be on the air at 3 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So hopefully we'll see everybody then. But in the meantime, I got to start the raid. Hang on. Can't do it yet. Can't say bye-bye yet. Okay, here we go. Be ready. Okay, we're starting the raid for Tesuiji. And how many viewers are we going to send over to him? Hopefully over 200. And it looks like, yes, we are over 200. We are up to 209 that we're 210 that we're going to send over to Tesuiji. So again, one more time, thanks for spending time with the old fart today. We will see you hopefully come tomorrow, but have a great rest of the day, everybody, and we will catch everybody later. Take care, y'all. I got a daughter getting ready to phone on a telephone my wife over video here, and I need to be off this machine so she can see the bigger screen and get to see some of our grandkids. So hey, another brand new follower from Card Lee Board the Second. Thank you for your follow. Greatly appreciate it. Now we're out of here. Take care, everybody. Bye bye.